I'll just go live. Okay, next streaming software. Now I gotta go to my other channel. Yep, there we are. Okay, we are live. Let me just share this on Twitter real quick. Okay. Part 2 of...
Are you not Gnarly on Twitch?
I'm Gnarly with 2 A's, but I'm on YouTube.
The YouTube stream.
Yeah.
Streaming on YouTube I have found to be much more good in terms of actually having an active audience. You've got a lot to compete with. Your current opposition right now is Adult Swim with 156 viewers.
Nice.
Are you streaming on the main channel or the second channel?
No, I'm streaming on my second channel.
Really good shit.
Okay. I just tweeted it. Let's go. Okay. I've got this song stuck in my head now.
What song?
The opening.
Of DS2 or DS2 3DS?
DS2 3DS.
That's a great song.
Okay, it's been... When did I last stream? It was like 2 weeks ago. Okay, so this is my team right now. Let's see. Do I have any auto skills? Nope. Okay, but what were you saying earlier about Walmart, or was it Walgreens?
No, Walgreens. We were doing a very important task known as looking for Baby Yoda merchandise and failing tremendously.
Nice. Okay.
So, by the way, you last streamed, at least according to your own archive. Wait a minute. I don't think this is wrong. Assuming you backed it up. I thought you streamed more. Oh, here we go. 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah.
With some very small content creator named like Johnny Young Bosch, I think is what it says.
Yeah, something like that. He's a pretty small content creator. He gets like 50 views every video.
That's me, dude.
I mean, don't you normally get like around 1,000 views?
You know what's funny? I was actually looking at how like my channel does compared to other people, especially either around my size of my channel or whatnot. And actually, I will say for someone who like just broke 1,000, I definitely average higher video views. Like I never. At least, like, if it's... unless I do something really, really... Like, I've not had a video, like, under 200 in, like, weeks.
Okay.
And, like, if it's a podcast, it's basically guaranteed to be at least, like, a third to, like, so of my subscribers. But then, if I do, let's say, like, a major topic, like, with the one I just did, then that one actually did surprisingly well. Like, that, like... It's been out for like less than 2 weeks and it's already like 2.5K, which is very, at least I feel like when I do videos, what ends up happening is I think they do really bad. And then a couple of weeks later, they'll then get like hundreds of views out of nowhere. But I don't know, like, cause what's funny is like you and I planned to release our videos around the same time. But what's so funny is like we didn't even do like the most basic like YouTuber collab thing of like say, hey, go check out my other friends' videos on this similar subject. We just did it at the same time with like no commenting at all.
Yeah. How is the Izanagi only video going? I've got the script done. I was actually gonna record it today, but in the room I normally use to record it, it was being used by other people. So I'm gonna have to wait.
What is your current like recording room setup?
Well, I can't record in my dorm room because there's echoing. I mean, I don't know if you hear any echoing coming from me. Do you?
You sound pretty normal.
Okay, well, I mean, like for streaming and podcasting, that's fine. But like for a video that I'm actually gonna put like a whole bunch of work into, like I can't have any echoing or background noise, so I have to go into the music room, which is in one of the other dorms. It's the one I use to record my it's the one I use to record my Devil Survivor video.
We can lose him if we get to the entrance. Hurry!
So, because I'm a very, very terrible supportive friend, I've got a weird question for you. When you're streaming and playing this, what amount of the stream is actually about talking about the game you're playing?
I mean, it's more of just like it's more of just kind of like us talking about whatever, and then I'll comment on the game every now and then.
Yo, can I just make a comment about this game right now?
Sure.
This game got some great pixel art. I don't mean like for the character portraits, I mean like for the actual like in-game sprites.
Oh, okay. What do you think of the art for this game?
Oh, I love the art. I'm looking at I always have displayed in my a copy of Cladarius Blaze. That's how you know I'm super big simp for the artist. If I had enough display stands, I would just have bless you. I would have like my Digimon games also displayed up. You know what like really sucks though about I don't just buy, and as you can tell by me not saying their name, I've like totally forgotten. Do you remember the artist's name? Because I'm totally flubbing on their last name.
Suzuhito Yasuda?
Yeah, like the thing about Yasuda's games is like I don't have like all of the games he's worked on. He's worked on some really awesome games. Like there's also some games that just I have like no interest in.
Digimon, he worked on Digimon.
Well, I'm specifically talking about Digimon on PSP he worked on, which is kind of like a half sequel to World. So it looks like Cyber Sleuth, but it plays like World. And I'm not super into the World mechanics. I like Next Order, but that's like not the biggest deal in the world. By the way, Spinball Production, definitely play 2 after you finish 1. I'm assuming you're talking 3DS. I mean, I guess I would still recommend it even on the DS one. But don't rush into it, because the games have a lot of similarities, and if it's your first time going through both, you might kind of have burnout on the concept, because 2 takes a lot of liberties from 1. But yeah, like, so that's my big thing. Like, did you ever play any of the Digimon World games back in the day?
No, I didn't. I mean, I honestly, I never really got into Digimon when I was a kid. I was more of a Pokemon kid.
I'm not surprised by that. Every time I see you tweet about, are you a Gen 4 guy?
Well, you mean like I started with Gen 4, or Gen 4 is my favorite?
I feel like I always see you asking for like a Gen 4 remake.
Yeah, I mean,
like unironically.
Gen 4 is the one I started with, but I'd say my favorite is Gen 5.
Ooh, alright, I was gonna say, I'm not a big Pokemon fan, but I still have a really good nostalgic, I'm very nostalgic for the fact of, Gen 5, just because that was such a... Like, that was what I wanted Sword and Shield to be, of, like, wipe the slate clean, new story, actually have a story, and all the other stuff.
Right.
So since we're looking at Devil Survivor 2, just curious, would you like some Devil Survivor 2 and, I guess, Overclock trivia while we're playing?
Sure.
Do you know, Charlie, why the gameplay is all on the bottom screen of the 3DS instead of the top screen?
Because
as most people talk about.
Because they didn't want to have 3D effects.
It wasn't even the 3D effects. It was literally because they would have had to change the pre-rendered backgrounds. They put them to the top screen. And instead they were like, well, we just need to... What is it? It was like, we need to have something of the same aspect ratio, so let's just put it to the bottom screen, because the bottom screen of the 3DS is the same screen size as the regular DS top and bottom. Which, like, is, like, so disappointing, because, like, basically the long answer of it is they did it to save money. But it just really sucks, because, like, I forget how nice of a widescreen the 3DS can have. It just doesn't, like, they never really give it a good chance to kind of show it off in either Devil Survivor games. Like, with 1, I get them cheaping out on. 1 was definitely a rush development, but, like, 2, I'm a lot more surprised on, because literally they took over 3 years to make this game.
Yeah, this game got delayed to heck.
Which is funny, because most people don't know it. I've been kind of thinking... I kind of want to do a video talking about it, because most people in the West had no idea that it was announced way back when. Like, it was announced less than a year, I think, after Devil Survivor 2 came out. So, like, because Devil Survivor 2 came out at such a weird time of right before the 3DS in Japan and after the 3DS in America. So, like, it never really had the chance to kind of hit as hard as it did, because, like with a lot of systems, when the new one comes out, the previous one kind of dies. And for most systems, it's not always the case. Like, look at the PlayStation 3 with PlayStation 4. Like, we've talked about this. Like, how long do you think PS4 is going to keep getting support after PS5?
Long time.
Yeah, because, like, there's 100 million, like, things out there. But what's so funny about it is the only system in history that's actually been successful, relatively speaking, and actually died as soon as the next generation started. Do you know which system I'm talking about?
The Wii.
Oh, the Wii, we can't even say that it died, because, like, let's be real, we literally had 2 physical games come out for it this year. So, like, it still technically had support, even if it wasn't large. I'm talking everything stopped when the next generation started. And that's the original Xbox. Because if you remember, as soon as 360 was out...
I remember, like, right after the 360 came out, I did not see, like, original Xboxes in stores anywhere.
It was an actual, like, official mandate by Microsoft, which is what was funny. They were like, we're not losing money on OG Xbox, but we were like, we're committing to next gen. We have to just move. And that's why there were actually games at the time that were going to come out that were just like, oh, well, Microsoft doesn't really want us to come out anymore, so we're either going to work on 360 stuff or just kind of trash it all.
Well, now that you think about it, the original Xbox only had a 4-year lifespan.
Which is crazy, especially when you think of how many actual games came out for it, let alone exclusives.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, it sucks they cheaped out on it, especially because I was looking at some footage of Apocalypse. I don't know if you saw in the SMTN group on Facebook. I was amazed this was as contentious as it was. But, like, someone just said, hey, I just beat 4. What should my next game be? Should it be Apocalypse or Deep Strange Journey? And I was the first comment, and I said, "Okay, guys, admin speaking here.
Yeah.
You're legally having to say Apocalypse.
Oh,
like,
yeah, someone
who would pick Strange Journey?"
I'm responding a little late, but someone in the chat was like, "Should I play Devil Survivor 2 after Devil Survivor Overclocked?" And my answer for that is yes.
Always yes. Always yes. I don't know, like, are there any SMT games in your head that, like, after beating them, you've been like, I'm not gonna recommend this game?
Not for the Megaton series.
What about Persona? Like, what Persona game have you beaten yourself that you then were like, I'm not gonna recommend this?
Well, I would say 3 and 5 Dancing, but I haven't beat those yet.
There you go. That's why I classified that. You gotta beat those, man. You bought that like a year ago.
Dude, no, I didn't. I bought it like 6 months ago.
In 2020 time, that's like 9 years ago.
Okay.
6 months ago, you were halfway across the globe, I think.
No, it was after I got back.
Oh, you're right. That's how we knew it was getting bad.
Yeah. I mean,
you were in the post-back America funk.
Nah. And I wasn't salty then, but I am salty now.
CMR, I'd be curious, if you're playing Strange Journey now and you're finding it to be a struggle, A, which version you're playing, and what your problem is with it. Like, the only kind of complaints I ever give to any version, specifically the first Strange Journey, is like, I can get its map design being confusing if it's like your first time in the series, but like, I don't know, like for me, I always thought the people who like said Strange Journey was like overly hard, it was kind of overblown, but I'm definitely biased when it comes to that.
Well, I thought it was pretty hard my first time playing, but then again, it was my first mainline, so...
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like if you've not been like playing a lot of like map design games like that, that would definitely be kind of hard. Because like I had already at that point played like Etrian Odyssey and stuff like that before that have even more like kind of like you're literally needing to draw out maps.
He says he's playing the DS version.
Yeah, that makes sense then. And so I'm guessing it's probably stuff like that because Deep Strange Journey, for the flaws I give it compared to the original, it definitely does have a better flow in terms of like general adoption. But no, going back to my thing of Strange Journey 3DS or Apocalypse, if someone asked you like what to play after 4, is there any chance in hell you wouldn't say Apocalypse? Like, why not just do Apocalypse?
Yeah, I mean, gameplay's pretty much the same.
If not better. Like, obviously it's a preference thing for it, but it's like, I don't know, like, it would be so jarring to me to, like, go from one of the highest budgeted Megaton games to then, like, to then going to, like, a really low budget 3DS port.
Yeah, that didn't even have a dub.
I know. You know, if I ever actually get a chance to talk to anyone from Atlas, like, Japan proper, I would legitimately like to know why they gave it a Japanese dub outside of
they're probably gonna tell you, oh well, it was on the 3DS and we didn't.
Well, no. This is why I said this is why I mean specifically Atlas Japan, not West.
Oh,
so like, because you know, like there are a lot of games that like, if the casting is majoritively made up of like foreigners, they'll still just like make the like look at stuff like Resident Evil or No More Heroes. Yes, there are Japanese dubs, but when those games come out in Japan, they have an English dub. It's like,
yeah, Nier Automata came out in Japan with one too.
Well, to be fair, Nier Automata also had a worldwide release, basically. I know it was
like
it
came out in Japan like 2 weeks early.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, like, the English version was done at that point. Literally, the only reason the English version got held back a couple of weeks is because they knew the Switch was going to come out and they did not want to compete with it. Because, like, if you remember, I'll see if you can guess this. It was a PlayStation 4 game. It came out less than a week, like, literally the same week the Switch came out, a couple of days before. What PS4 game am I talking about? And when I tell you, it's a big game, but most people forgot that it came out the exact same week as the Switch.
Wait, what's the question again?
The week of the Switch, Sony had a big PlayStation 4 exclusive. Literally the same week, just a couple of days
Horizon
before.
Zero Dawn.
Okay. Well, you remember that a lot faster than I did.
I only remember it because I saw a meme that was like, said something like Horizon Zero Dawn's coming out 2 weeks before Breath of the Wild, so it's gonna flop. That's the only reason.
Man, it wasn't even that. It was less than 5 days.
Yeah, but I mean, it still sold well.
Oh yeah, it sold great, which is funny because like I was so late to beating Horizon. Finally, I beat it for the first time last year, and it was funny after I played it. I was like, Breath of the Wild is definitely a better game. But Horizon definitely has a better story. The story of Horizon is awesome. And why is the story in Horizon Zero Dawn so good, Gnarly?
I don't know.
Because it was written by the guy who did New Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've told you this before. We've talked about this before.
Okay, well, I don't remember.
And he is also doing the sequel story, so be equally as excited. That guy is very good at storytelling. Oh man, the Medusa boss in SMT4. That's such a good boss. Seymour, are you playing Strange Journey and 4 at the same time? I don't know how I would feel about juggling like 2 SMTs at the same time.
I mean, I can see juggling a Persona game and an SMT, but not 2 SMTs. Because when my first time playing Devil Survivor 1, I was juggling that with Persona 3.
I can get that, especially because like one's a handheld and one's a main system. It'd be tough going the other way around though.
Yeah. Wait, did I tell you about what happened my first time playing Persona 3?
Maybe, but please
my save
enlighten
file
the chat.
it was just like randomly deleted. Like, 'cause
you weren't playing the PS3 emulation version, were you?
No, I was.
Oh, that's why.
There was a glitch where like sometimes you go to the clock, and then it would say no, and then it would say like no, like save couldn't be loaded or something, and if you saved it on that screen, then it would delete your save file. So, like, I saw it a few times, but I was able to catch it, but then I guess that one time, I'm guessing that one time I saved and I didn't notice it.
I'm gonna be very honest. That's extremely sad, but you're far from the first person I've ever heard say that. Those PS2 ports definitely have a lot of bugs, specifically more the Persona games than SMT. But CMR is also playing original SMT SNES. So he's playing 3 of these games all at the same time. He says in moderation, but like, that's just like, I wouldn't even know. I'm like bad at more than one RPG at a time. That's like why, like, I'm juggling 3 games right now, but they are very different. I'm either playing 13 Sentinels, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, or Lego Batman 2. So it's like, no matter what I'm playing, they're very different vibes. So with you, do you ever find yourself juggling very much at all?
Not
In
really.
terms of like different games? Because like you don't have, like I feel like for you most time you're very much like one game at a time, which
Yeah.
I'm normally like.
Sometimes I try to juggle games, but I usually like I'll end up finishing one of them. I'm actually like, I mean that's kind of what I'm doing with this, but like I'm only doing it on stream, and so far, like it's been 2 weeks since my last stream. But I'm also replaying Fire Emblem Awakening right now.
Any reason?
I just felt like it.
Yeah, why not?
Because it's been like, I mean, I the last time I played it, it was like when it was brand new, so I like hardly remember anything about it.
I want to give a little bit of a shout out to, I've still never played a single Fire Emblem game besides Warriors, but I want to say shout out to whoever made the decision to make the cart art, at least on the 3DS games, actual just the pixel art, which I think just is super clutch. I think that looks like really, really good. Like, it's a good way to like use your like cart space and kind of make it unique. Because I have, as someone with a lot of handheld games, and I know you do too, I feel like so many companies, especially in the 3DS and Vita era, either have really cool cart design or looks really terrible. Like, oh yeah, Switch as well. Like, Jesus. I think one of the worst ones is Super Robot Wars on Switch. It literally doesn't even have the name of the game on there. It's just the legal warranty text on it.
Dang.
That's it's not hot. Let me see if I can actually try and find it. It's like one of the worst Switch sticker arts I've ever seen.
What about, are there any memorable disc labels?
Yeah, I think disc art is a lot easier because you have a lot higher real estate, you know? Okay, it was Super Robot Wars 5. Hopefully I can find somebody who was just like, this is the worst thing ever. What is some good disc art? I feel like there's a lot, but I'm having a hard time of thinking like disc art that's like unique disc art. That's a lot harder to find. Not harder to find, harder to be rememberable. I think like when disc art is really good, you won't like think about it until you've like opened it up and you're like, oh yeah, that's really good. But like, obviously that's like everyone's tastes are going to be different. Like,
My apologies. I dragged you into
how do you feel about like minimalistic art?
I don't like it.
See, like for me, I like a lot of like minimal stuff in the form of like whether it be,
It seems a lot more people access
my
that
gosh,
stuff the
yeah,
world
I'm trying to
doesn't
think,
just
like
exist
whether it be
for
stuff
millions
like
of people under these
steelbooks. I think steelbooks when they have too much art can look really, really bad, even if it's a good game. Like,
So, all right.
have you seen the steelbook? Oh,
Oh,
can't make that mistake. Have you seen the metal case for Dragon's Crown Pro?
Nope.
It's so you know what the characters in Dragon's Crown look like. Very like well-defined, muscular bodies for a lot of the cast.
Yeah.
I have no no idea how I can help. It's like
Daichi.
Oh wait, I'm
you
crap.
really
I'm
don't
getting
have a
lag.
choice, I guess. You just have to leave.
Wait, are you there?
Here.
Okay, I just thought it disconnected you for a second.
You sounded fine. It might have been me.
Come on.
Well, Discord does this thing where it just randomly disconnects sometimes, but it only does that on my phone.
No one has ever given me any good reason to not use Skype over Discord. I've heard people be like, I don't like using Discord, but I've never heard people be like, let me tell you how much better Discord's quality is.
Well, I think it's because Discord just has more features.
Why would they need
True, but when you're doing a podcast, 90% of the time, all you're doing is talking.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna drop a link in the Discord chat as well as the stream chat to this image. And this is like, in terms of like how embossed it is, I want to just puke looking at it. It's a really ugly case, and it has nothing to do with the art. It's just everything has an embossment to it, and it looks really bad.
Huh? They usually send an email though, don't
Okay, I'll answer the phone. Why is the phone working now? Thanks, only works for gyps.
I'm 90% sure saying the word gyps might be a racial slur for gypsies.
Gyps. Why is it pronounced
Do you-
gyps?
You are aware, like, it's JPs, right?
Who was that?
I thought doesn't the game say it's gyps?
Oh my god, this might be a thing, because I've seen the anime more recently.
I'm pretty sure. Look, okay, because I remember like it's like
I know in the
game,
anime it's
like,
JPs
says
for
it's
sure.
pronounced gyps, but in the anime they call it JPs. But the anime is dog shit anyway.
I mean, it's
In my
dog
opinion.
shit, but look at the... I'll say this. Obviously, it's not a great adaptation, but we don't have a lot. At the very least, its opening and ending songs are amazing.
Okay, yeah, the songs are pretty good.
Thank goodness.
Okay, I'm gonna look this up on Google and see what the majority on Google says. Devil Survivor 2. How to say?
I'm gonna wait. Well, okay, I mean, if one of the characters says it, I'll let you know.
Are you sure you're doing it right?
By the way, what do you think of the English dub for Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker?
Right, well.
Oh,
Wait, she's about to say it.
Because they're in the gyps system.
Yeah, it's gyps. She said gyps.
But our home phones and our friends' phones.
I mean, I don't know if you're watching, but she said gyps.
Oh, I
Yep.
get you.
You're right.
Wait, he's gonna say it again.
I just heard it.
Yeah, gyps.
I don't know. I feel like JPs would make more sense than gyps. But I've also not played this game in over 5 years.
Is it though?
Mary, you're the third party opinion. Something. The name of an organization is called JPS. Would you rather call it gyps
I'm a happy camper
or
too. Shall we get
JPs?
going? Yeah. Where are we going?
Okay. GPS. That's our third choice now. But going back to your thing about voice acting, I like the voice acting more in the game than the anime. I think the anime is fine, but a lot of the voice actors just... You can definitely tell they're just doing their I'm an anime character voice, while at the same time, Record Breaker's not perfect. I at least enjoy the casting of the characters, because it is very much like the Atlas Greatest Hits circa mid to whatever 20s. 2010s, you know. So like I like the game more so based off the actual actors than the performance. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Playing this game with the Japanese dub, not an option.
Okay, my demons kind of suck.
Oh, this is a weird question that you could actually probably answer me.
Okay.
Do you know how big of a download size Record Breaker is?
Like 2 gigs.
That's big for a 3DS game. Crazy is that? Like, they used so much memory for this game.
I mean, well, back to what you're saying about the Japanese dub, there are like fan versions where they basically just replace the English voice acting with Japanese voice acting.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
It's 3.5 gigs, dude. I knew it was big. It's one of the biggest games on 3DS. And to be even more insane, I'm gonna look this up. God, I missed it. How much was Xenoblade 3DS? Download size.
Oh, is that all the demons that were on sale? Okay. Well, I got a pretty good demon. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Shit.
Dude. Insane. Xenoblade Chronicles 3D is 3.6. It is 0.1 gigs bigger than Record Breaker. Just put that into concept, like, when you think of how huge both of these games are, but for such drastically different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
Okay, who do I want to talk to?
Dude, I got the weirdest YouTube comment today on my Vita 1K video or whatever.
What did it say?
Let me pull it up here. Chugga. He said, okay, good. Thank you, YouTube, for not moving me on the page. He says, hold up. This might be a stretch. Are you that dude who was or made Spencer Megami Tensei?
Yeah.
Like, if you told me, is someone going to remember Spencer Megami Tensei,
Right?
like, just randomly on YouTube? Like, that's just, like, so weird to me. Like, I mean, hey, cool that someone remembered that. Is that true?
Maybe you should
Now, when are we going to live streams? I would love to. I feel like I can't. I don't know. Would it be weird if I did a video on a game with my name in it that is starring me? I think it helps that I didn't make it, obviously. Like, would it be, like, facetious, though?
I mean, well, I mean, you didn't make the game, did you?
No. I actually had no input on anything of the game.
So nobody, like, asked you, they were like, hey, can I make a game about you? They just made it.
I gave no says, no ifs, ands, or buts. You know what? I think if the Angry Video Game Nerd can review the Angry Video Game Nerd game, I think I can review Spencer Megami Tensei.
Yeah.
Or at least talk about it.
From the same neighborhood.
By the way, how is development of Spencer Megami Tensei 2 coming?
Oh my god, I actually need to get Victor to talk about that, because I actually have a couple of funny ideas. Not to bring it back, because Victor's doing his Big Boy game. With, by the way, anyone here who is a fan of Danganronpa, check out Brave Danganronpa. Is a cool fan game made by a friend. Yeah, he's knee deep in that game's development, which like looks like an actual Big Boy deal. But I want to do some cool stuff of like get everyone who was working on that game together and talk about it, because like the scope of that game was huge, like compared to the first one. Because the first one's basically just a RPG Maker game, which is nothing but inside jokes.
Mm-hmm.
But the second one, like there was tons of art made for it. Oh man, if only you were more, if only you were more vocal at the time. We could have had concept art of Gnarly in Spencer Megami Tensei 2. We have concept art of Cat in that game, not you.
Well, maybe it's not too late.
Never too late. What was it though? But no, I do have some funny ideas for it, but like the development of that game was so long that literally someone who would be starring in that game has passed away now. That's what's so funny.
Aw.
Not funny that he passed away, but like that's like that just shows like how long it's been for it.
Thus, I have a proposal.
Woo!
A short time ago, we
Oh
were
my gosh.
contacted by the main
So-
branch in Osaka. I'm heading
I did have a crazy idea I want to run by you, and if anyone in chat has any comments, please
there, and I'd
throw
like
it at me.
Why would you need us?
I was looking into the
Yes.
like doability, like actually serious doability of, and I've thought about this before. I realized that I do have the ability in software to properly direct this now. Do an honest to goodness,
Why do we have to go to Osaka?
finally make it fucking happen. English voice dub
Of
of Strange
Redux?
Journey. Yes.
Like a fan dub?
Yeah,
We
but
I mean,
but-
we could do that, but we need somebody to hack the game.
oh, that'd be easy. The game to add in English voices over the Japanese would be actually very, very doable.
Let's wait.
Okay.
The thing that I would think about wanting to do this is a couple of things.
That wasn't exactly it.
A, we'd have to use the English script just
Helpless?
because
That
Yeah.
no reason to go through that, and it would just make it a lot easier to have that all done for it. But the game doesn't have a crazy high voice cast. And if we did it, I would want to at least do that thing of like, one of my biggest points of it is I'm normally not someone to harp on like diversity for diversity's sake, but like, man, and it always just nigs me so much that that game just only got voiced by a bunch of Japanese people.
Yeah. We'll
So it'd be
never-
like, hey, if we're gonna have someone do each character, actually have them try and be like that nationality. you
We'll
know?
give, like, yeah, we'll give Zelen a Russian accent. We'll give Jimenez we'll give him a Hispanic accent. Where is he from? Like, I know he's Hispanic, but we don't actually.
Alright, so that's why.
I don't think there's an actual one for it, but yeah, I was just thinking about that just because it would be. It would be very fun and very doable if you just took all the main story dialogue, and I think like if you got like enough interest behind it, it'd be very easy to just like kind of clip up and put it into a YouTube video for people to enjoy, it, even if they didn't want to replay the game.
Yeah.
Because I remember
I'd like to go.
I was even talking about that with LaRue way back when of us trying to make it happen, but I didn't even have a computer at the point, so I definitely couldn't have made anything like that happen. But I was. It'd be pretty easy actually. Like I think the hardest part would be just getting the lines, because I think if I just made a random poll tweet. Second guy is Spencer from SMTNetwork, but
I mean, we could put it up on Casting Call Club.
well, I mean, I'm sure it'd be fine, but like, I legitimately feel comfortable enough by saying if I threw it out there on Twitter and Facebook that I could fill all the main roles pretty easily and have enough people like be able to audition for it, you know? Like I wouldn't want this to just be like a hey, do this if you want to be a voice actor thing. Like it would be really cool to have like fans do it, you know?
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
Then we'd get one actual voice actor in there for like a really dumb role.
Oh yeah. Of course, if we got an actual voice actor, we'd have to pay them.
Oh my god. So I did think about this. Would it be fair or would it be mean if I got oh my god, she's so forgettable, I forgot her name. Alex. Would it be mean like if I gave Alex like the only dumb voice? I was like, man, I do not care about Alex. Like, let's just give Alex just a dumb voice.
Let's give Dim Eater the dumb voice.
Oh, hi.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I honestly don't know if I would make for a good voice actor.
Well, I have good news for you. There's not a lot of white people in that game.
Okay. I guess if I were to do a role in it, I could probably be Arthur. Since Arthur's a robot.
I was gonna say, oh, dude, Arthur would be great for like get someone famous, but throw it through After Effects, and then they'd never know. Because the thing about voice actors doing fan
Almost all the
roles
stores are closed.
is most of the time you'd be surprised voice actors will do stuff for free, but even if it's just like a fan gig or a video, if you can tell it's them, their agent will get super pissed because like with union laws, they have to get paid for it.
I mean, they'll do stuff for free except autographs.
I've still thankfully never met anyone who would charge for autographs. That's so like skeezy to me, dude.
Where?
Never.
Okay, that was at Anime St. Louis. I think it was 2018. He was charging like $20 for autographs.
Ooh.
Keith
Ooh.
Silverstein. He's
that's got to be a convention thing, dude.
Maybe.
Because like I've never been at a convention.
But there were other voice actors too. They weren't charging. I mean, Robbie Damon, he signed my thing for free.
That ain't right, man. Hold on.
Really?
Actually, I'm gonna yell at
But
someone.
I do wonder
I'm gonna
when
mute
we'll
myself
get
so I'm not
away.
yelling into the
Fires
microphone.
are still raging in the Tokyo outskirts. Well, no. It seemed like no one had any real information, though. I thought the government was supposed to keep the citizens informed in a crisis.
All the blackouts.
Oh, right.
TVs
With
and
TV, I
radios
wonder
out.
if my mom and dad are okay. What? I wonder what all... Excuse me. You shouldn't go over there.
Okay.
It was mangled and horrible.
What'd you find out?
I think I'm in the minority because I feel like when I ask people, I asked Marion because I think she's a good gauge because like she has like paid for autograph stuff before for like K-pop things, but like I don't know, man. It's like a weird moral thing because you've seen me at conventions. I never want things signed anyway, unless it's a very specific item. And like I've met multiple larger name people. Like think about it like this: if Keith Silverstein is like, "Hey man, what was it? $25 for an autograph?"
I think it was at least 20. That's all.
Like think about if that voice actor's like, "Yo, dude, give me $25 and I'll sign something for you," but like the musicians who did the lyrics for Persona 3 and 4, like, "No, man, I'll do it for free."
Yeah, Lotus Juice did it for free.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I meant like, because like most of the time, like if it's something like, "Yo, dude, I need money," will you pay that? I'd be cooler just giving someone money than being like, "Hey, like, oh, dude, these are the ones that make me gross out." When like, "Hey, if you want a picture that's gonna cost money," that's when I'm like, "Nah, dude, that's not cool." Like back when Stan Lee was alive and he'd come to Planet Comic Con and be like, "All right, man, it's $100 for a picture with Stan Lee," and they're like, "What?
Yeah.
How much would you pay for a picture of Stan Lee?"
I think I just keep my money.
There you go.
I think I
Stan Lee.
use my $100 to buy something from the vendor's hall, like a plushie or something.
By the way, speaking of conventions, do you see what convention got canceled?
TaioCon.
I'm sad. Not surprised,
Fuck
but I am
my
sad.
ass.
We can't do anything nice.
I mean, I guess I can't really say I'm surprised, but I'm still salty.
You are going to be going to LA Comic Con in December, I hope.
What,
You hear
this
about
December
this?
or 2021?
This December, they're doing a convention this
happening?
December in LA.
Bro,
City, yeah.
bro, I might actually go. How has it not been
Don't
canceled
go.
yet?
It's basically getting, like, social media canceled because of them being open. A bunch of, like, people who would normally attend from the industry, like the entertainment industry, is basically putting that on blast.
Oh.
But yeah, people are not happy that they're still open.
I'm probably not actually gonna go, but like, I don't know. I just
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be real. I would not advise going to California right now.
No, I mean, I don't know. I just want to travel. Like, I just want to go somewhere. I just want to travel.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm
Miles MVP says get Matthew Mercer to do a line.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
If I can get Matthew Mercer to talk about his butthole for free, I could definitely get Matthew Mercer. Because I have Matthew Mercer's number. We could get Matthew Mercer to say something.
Yeah.
That video, I'm so happy that Andre made that video from NakaCon. But it's always amazed me that like no one ever picked up on it. Like it still has like I think like less than like 200 views.
Yeah, it must have happened when we were locked in deadly combat.
It's like, dude, you have the guy who plays Crom talking about his butthole. How doesn't more people not have this?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Joe. What a G.
Joe, voiced by Yuri Lowenthal.
That's why I said shout out to Joe. Yo, oh, dude, can we talk about this? So, like, I normally don't get lambasted on Twitter at all, if ever. So, like, I made that Spider-Man tweet yesterday because I'm a genuinely big Spider-Man fan and I was just curious what people thought. Have you ever been called out on Twitter for, like, asking for likes as a means to respond to something? I thought it was so weird. Like, I just did the thing that said, like if you want this or retweet if you like that. And the amount of people who were just like, dude, just make a poll. I'm like, who cares? Like, and none of these people are followers. Like, I don't know what kind of famous person retweeted that to make that like get 800 likes or whatever. But like, it was so weird to me seeing all these people come out of the woodworks. I'm just like, who cares if I ask you to like something? Like,
I mean,
you don't have to.
I mean, I've never really asked for likes unless I'm like promoting someone else's thing.
But like, I think it's so, because like even me saying it like that, it's different. Like, I'm not asking for likes. Like, hey, share this or like it. It helps me do this or whatever. It was literally like one of those posts that says like if you like this, retweet if you like this, just as like a way of like, because like in my head it was like, okay, I'm genuinely curious what it is. Comment if you want, but like I know the way most of my social media works is I'll mostly get more likes than comments anyway. And polls are, I feel like polls on Twitter, it's such a crapshoot of like sometimes you'll get tons of people who will vote. It'll feel like everyone on your followers list will finally vote, and then other times you'll do a poll and it'll be like, did nobody see this?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just one of those things of like, I don't get why you would care, especially in the sense of like,
Thank you all for deciding.
you're asking to like or follow a post. Sorry, you're asking to like or retweet a post. Twitter doesn't pay you to like get social media engagement. You know, it's like, so who cares?
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe people see that as clout chasing.
If one of the options were follow me, or like, I'll give it this. If like you ever see like when a post blows up?
Yeah, people are always
Well,
like,
then-
"Oh, check out my
here's my
check out my
SoundCloud.
Ko-fi, here's my SoundCloud,
Yeah.
here's my YouTube channel."
Yeah, like, dude, I've done that once. I've literally done that once, and the only time I did it was for that Morgana video I did that, like, for whatever reason blew up, and I'll never understand. I mean, to be fair, I also did it to myself by uploading that on April Fool's Day. My God. Why I didn't think about that is, like, having any consequence, I'll never know. But it's just so funny, like, the only reason I even did, like, hey, I got a podcast on that one is because I literally had over 1 million engagements on that, and to this day, by the way, over 9 months later, literally to the day, I still get people who will like or retweet that. I don't know who's finding a post from April, so like it's just one of those things. If it's like, all right, man, I guess for my own sake, I should just do this.
I haven't had. I think the only time I've had like an old post shared was like. It was like some kind of meme I made in my Discord server back when it was up, but that's about it.
Do you ever? What was it? Do you ever? Oh my God! I'm eating this spicy nugget. It's really distracting me.
Have a safe
Do you ever have? Like, you know how you can share a video through Twitter, so like it says who the video is from, so like it'll just credits it for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever like had that, like you shared something and it was more popular than the dude you took it from?
Yes, actually.
Like,
well, okay, yeah, like when SMT 5 before the mini direct, I retweeted a photo. It was like Mario in a clown costume, and I was like the original post. It was like playing Overwatch again, and I retweeted it, and I was like me expecting SMT 5 news tomorrow, but then we actually got SMT 5 news, so everyone started commenting on it.
Man, you want to talk about SMT 5 and the word news?
Let's talk about that guy who said he would record himself stapling his nuts to his thighs.
One day. It's happening. Think about this, dude. I did 2 weeks of podcasting over 2 weeks ago now. And in that time, TGS happened. And I've missed no news. How insane is that?
Yeah.
Like, literally... Oh man, I love this dude. Literally one of like
Wakui is also a
the
civilian
biggest
cooperative.
pieces of news that
Is
happened
familiar with the Osaka
was the guy I
Senator
just had on this week's podcast, Michael
Hyam.
Hyam. The biggest piece of news was the whole time I was interviewing him, he actually secretly had an Xbox Series X. Because Microsoft, I don't know if you've seen like,
one.
Come to the
yeah, have you not seen like Microsoft actually sent prototype units out?
No, I didn't know about that.
So Microsoft is so big baller right now that they're like, hey, we're just giving these pieces of hardware out to press right now. And so like there's a whole bunch of like reporting on like the systems like backwards compatibility stuff. Like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. It's really good, some of the stuff they're doing. Like,
I mean, I'm guessing you
with
have
backwards
to...
compatible alone, it's really nice.
I mean, I'm guessing you have to be, like, super important to get one.
Oh my god, yeah. Like, Microsoft is actually really content creator friendly, but I mean, yeah, for like getting a system, somebody like you or me, like, no. It's like you got to be like either top tier influencer or like big dogs in the reporting world. Like,
Yeah.
Michael has one because he works for GameSpot. Like, GameSpot is like one of the biggest like news sites out there, whether you like him or not or whatever. But yeah, like so he got that. And it was so funny. I remember there was so little news. I genuinely was like thinking how funny it would be if I just titled that episode "Not Talking About the Xbox Series X" with Michael Hyam, because like the same day the podcast went up is the same day that previews went up for the system. And I will say genuinely, like, check out the Series X preview coverage, because a lot of it has just been, hey, we're going through the system and we're showing you backwards compatibility stuff compared to the original Xbox One, on top of their thing that I forget what it's called, Quick Resume. Do you know what Quick Resume is?
Nah.
So you know how like your PS4, just like your PSP, can do suspend?
Uh-huh.
Or where you put it in
Basically,
sleep
when
mode?
you shut it off, it actually just suspends.
Yeah, so with Quick Resume, also, wow, I forgot how brutal that stair fall was.
Yeah.
That stair fall, he bounced way too many times. That was like really brutal.
Bro.
Jesus.
I don't know if it would kill him, though.
That
Unless he
would
hit his head really
100%
hard.
kill him. He hit his head 3 times at full force. I don't know why. In my head, I immediately just saw like Kaita's death and was just like, what if we just overlap Ed and
Dude,
Eddie sound effects?
did you just say Kaito?
No, I said I thought it was Kaita.
It's
isn't it?
Kate. It's Kaita.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And
I'm using
again, I
the
guess
dub.
I'm not really one to be lecturing people on how to pronounce things.
Again, I've not played this game in
Kadija.
like 5 years. Bonk. But yeah, so Quick Resume lets you play 7 different games at the same time without losing your space, and it's insane. So, like, imagine if you can have suspend mode for up to 7 games, and you can just toggle between them like alt-tabbing on a computer. There's no compromises.
Mhm.
Now, obviously, going back to multi-game juggling, that wouldn't really, like, be necessary, but it's a pretty cool feature to have, like, whether it be like, oh, hey, like a good example is, like, say we wanted to play Warzone, and I was waiting for people. Okay, well, I'm gonna play, 13 Sentinels. Oh, okay, someone wants to play Fortnite really quick, so I'll hop on Fortnite, and then I can just toggle in between 3 instead of having to quit out of the game, load it all the way up, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's ride out.
Which, to my knowledge, I actually don't think PS4 has that. I think PS4 just still has 1 game at a time. Sorry, PS5. Wow. I'm really, like, having a hard time remembering PS5 is a thing.
PS5. Well, at least it's a simple and straightforward name, unlike Series X.
Yo, dude, I'll say this.
Which
Dunk
is-
on the Series X all you want. Think about this, like, right now. Like, think about it, like, for real. Right now, if you wanted to play Persona 5 Royal on your PS5 day 1, you will be able to do that. But your save will not transfer over, and they have no reason as to why. Like, literally, if the developer doesn't build a tool into bringing saves over, you cannot bring saves from PS4 to PS5, and it's like the stupidest thing
That's
ever.
bullcrap.
Yeah, no, like seriously, because like, did you see the whole thing about Spider-Man PS4 can't do it on PS5? DMC can't do it, Yakuza 7 can't do it, and even other games of like, unless you build a tool in there, there's no way to import saves. While on Xbox, because of smart delivery, literally, if you are playing a game on Xbox One and you bring it to the Xbox Series S or X or One or whatever, it just works. It all just works.
As Todd Howard would say.
All just works. Hey, he works there now.
Yeah.
But like, think about this, like, dude, like, seriously, think about this, like, because this is insane. Next month, I will have a PlayStation 5. We still don't know the most simple answers to this stuff.
Yeah. I mean...
It's like, for you, it doesn't matter, because, like, you're not going to be buying a PS5 at launch, so maybe, like, they'll sort that out, but, like, I don't know if you saw this. So remember when they announced the PS5, and the big deal was backwards compatibility is going to work on PS5 for the top 100 most played PS4 games. And then later on, they said, hey, we have up to 99% of games working on PS5. Did you hear that they actually went back on that quote?
No, I didn't hear that. So what,
Sony
are they saying now?
Sony in the last week has now went from, they started with top 100 games will work to 99% of games work, and they are now back to, well, we're confirming that the top 100 games will work, but that's all that we have confirmed for launch. Which to me makes me think that that PlayStation collection with like all the old games you've already played and stuff, I think that's one of the big reasons that they're throwing that in there, because they know they won't have full backwards compatibility.
Right.
A lot of stuff. And like, imagine if this is what happens, because like this would be so ironic but so funny. Persona 5 Vanilla works on PS5. Royal doesn't work on PlayStation 5.
I know.
Like, imagine how people would riot.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, dude, you gotta play the bad one. Joseph Brown, I am so with you, and I think Gnarly is as well. We do need a successor to New Vegas.
Yes, we do. I mean, and it can happen now because Microsoft owns both Bethesda and...
Can I be honest?
Obsidian.
I just want a remaster of New Vegas first. Obviously, I want New Vegas 2.
Okay, I mean, like, I don't know if you've heard, like, some of the plans that Obsidian had with New Vegas, but they couldn't make them happen. One, because they were limited to consoles, and two, because they didn't have enough time. Like, they were planning to make it so
the
that
development of New Vegas is actually pretty, genuinely interesting.
And it's amazing that, like, with all those restrictions, they were still able to make, like, one of the best, like, probably the best Western RPG ever.
What was a better use of using a previous game engine to make a sort of sequel?
Yeah.
Majora's Mask or New Vegas?
New Vegas.
I at least appreciate that you thought about it. Obviously, that is the correct answer. You win.
But, yeah, I mean, like, they wanted to make it so that you could play as a ghoul and a super mutant. That would have been amazing. Like, that's what I wanted from a Fallout game, is just to be able to play as either a ghoul or a super mutant.
All I want in my life to be a ghoul.
Is to be a super mutant.
I just heard like a really random noise in my apartment, and I couldn't tell if it was my wife or if it was like a neighbor.
Of course you get healed. Bro, I just want to kill these things. Bro, this run is going to be really hard. Like, it's actually going to be a lot harder than Devil Survivor 1 because I don't have Magnetite.
That ain't tight.
they replaced that with those, like, fusion bonus things. Oh, there goes my pixie. Can I just kill this ogre, please? And my poltergeist is dead. Now EO is by herself. Turn into a ghoul because of, yeah, that too. Let's see, Devil Survivor 2 anime, what is the protagonist like? He's
got more of a personality than Ren, but I'd say he's like, oh, here's a good example. He is a optimistic version of Minato from the 3 movies. So like he's less dire. Isn't he Minato?
No, it's Makoto. He's Minato in the manga.
I thought he was Minato at one point. Was he not?
He was in the manga.
Okay, listen. Canon names are bullshit and no one actually uses them. Your character right now is called Gnarly. I don't know. Does that count as a hot take? I feel like not enough people say this. Canon names don't actually matter. Here, you want to know why no canon names don't matter?
Why?
What's the amiibo coming out tomorrow called? Is there
Joker.
a Ren amiibo coming out tomorrow? No, it's called Joker.
No, okay, but like the Persona 5 that's his code name. The Persona 3 and 4 protagonists don't have code names.
Yeah, they do.
What are
Persona
they?
3 protagonist goes by Seal, and Persona 4 protagonist goes by Ultra Chad. Sometimes Giga Chad, depending on if
so
it's playing
Chad Zeodine.
Yeah,
Chad Zeomara.
You, by the way, you only gets away with it because you is just such a stupid name. You know they did that on purpose. Because look, it's you. You are the protagonist, so the character's name is you.
Do you think? I mean, you think that was intentional?
Oh, look at Luke right here. Who calls Demi Fiend Naoki? Nobody.
Okay, but well, but I mean, again, that's his title. But,
again,
like,
going into the point
he's
that
the
in a game that lets you name your character anything, canon names are stupid. Also, I will say that there is a caveat in a few situations. Legend of Zelda should not let you. They should not let you not call your character Link. It's funny, but like, there's a reason. I don't give Pokemon a lot of praise. Pokemon does it right. Pokemon has no canon name outside of Red, and even they know that's dumb.
Yeah, but like, don't like the other protagonists have canon names, like
No way.
the black and white protagonist.
Oh no, I'm gonna look this up now. Please tell me Pokemon canon names are not a thing.
I forgot. Well, okay, I mean, I don't know if they're actually like canon names. That's just what everyone calls it. That's just what everyone calls them because that's what they're called in the anime. Like the rival from Diamond and Pearl is Barry, the female protagonist.
Oh god, there's a whole Wikipedia of it. Oh my god, no. Dude, I'm not ready for this. Okay, here we go. We're going through this. Pokemon Red. Red and obviously either blue or green. Check this out then. We next have... Oh my god, somebody put way too much work into all of this. Okay, with Johto, blue or silver... Oh no, sorry, this is Rivals. For silver, you have... Alright, here's a more concrete list. Ethan, male in gold and silver. Chris is the female version. Oh yeah, because Crystal was the first time you could play as a girl, right? Gold and silver only let you play as a boy.
Yeah.
I do not know who came up with this, but like whoever did, there's a special they're going to the pit of shame.
I mean, like the rival in Gen 1, his canon name is Blue, but everyone calls him Gary, or as I like to call him,
right?
Assbag.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, here we go. These names are so boring. Oh my god. Lyra is the female protagonist in Heart Gold or Soul Silver. Why that needed to be different, I don't know. Brendan is from Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. May... Okay, I'll give you May. It gets a pass because literally it just looks like May from the anime, right?
I mean, it is.
Okay.
Basically.
Lucas from Diamond and Pearl, and Dawn. Next we have, oh my god,
Yeah,
Hilbert
that's what she was called in the
Hilbert?
anime.
and Hilda.
Is that in Gen 5?
Yeah, that's black and white. Hilbert and Hilda.
I mean, they sound like better names than Black and White.
Oh my god. I mean, also just to let the rest of the world know, every country has their own canon name. This is upsetting me too much. Nate from Black and White 2. We went from Hilbert to Nate. Reminder, by the way, Black and White 2 has the stupidest haircut in Pokemon protagonist history.
Are you talking about
just
the
a
male
fact.
or the female?
The male. You know what I mean. That haircut is the worst. For Black and White 2, we go from Hilda to Rosa.
Yeah.
So, I guess kind of a thing. For X and Y, it's Callum and Serena. Wait, isn't X and Y like supposed to be like all like kind of French inspired?
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's where they base the region off of.
Okay, so for Sun and Moon, Elio? You know any of this?
Who?
And then for the girl, it's Selena.
Oh,
Selena
yeah.
would be Selene, right?
I think. I mean, I haven't played Sun and Moon,
Selena.
so.
Chase
Well, I have, but
and
not all the way through.
Elaine. I cannot believe that they felt the need to make new canon names for the Let's Go games. This is actually horrifying. And then for Sword and Shield, male is Victor, the girl is Gloria. Someone wasted like. Why Pokemon? You were this close to getting a compliment from me, and then I found out that they had their own name. No bullying, Hilbert! Best boy, I'm sorry. If you know someone in the real world with the name Hilbert, I will apologize. I am only making fun of the name Hilbert being dumb in the world of Pokemon. Oh! Noose of Blades brings up a great point.
Oh yeah.
Do you think these all came up from Pokemon Masters? It would be why they would have to have a name.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Oh man, Pokemon was this close to getting a pass. Okay, so Pokemon doesn't get the pass. So yes, Legend of Zelda. It's just an unwritten rule. It's always Link. We all know it's Link. That's his only actual name. It's funny you can call Link Dink, but that's not an actual thing. Tommy Catcher 5000, thank you for the info. I did not know canon names predate phone stuff.
In most games, it's like preset to Link though. Like when it asks you to type in your name, it's automatically Link.
It wasn't preset for the first couple of games.
Well, I know that.
Let's just go off of what the best Zelda games are, and note that they don't actually let you change his name. Breath of the Wild and Hyrule Warriors.
And also Smash if you count it.
Well, I was just talking regular ones, but yeah. I need to run a clickbaity video title for you. Will you let me know what you think of this?
Sure.
Does this title sound clickbaity enough? 5 reasons why Hyrule Warriors 2 is already better than Persona 5 Scramble.
That sounds pretty clickbaity to me.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna run with it.
Is that what the actual video's about?
Yes.
Well, I mean, then it's not really clickbait. It's
Okay,
just like,
sorry. Is it clickbaity in the sense of like how when I did a dumb podcast when Hyrule Warriors got announced saying, did Hyrule Warriors 2 kill Persona 5 Scramble?
Okay,
like, so not clickbaity, but like headline chasey.
Okay, yeah. So basically like my Did Persona Kill SMT video.
Yeah, that's a good one. Like, yeah, it's what the video's about. But it's obviously, like, it's a title that's meant to make you click on it either out of, oh, that's interesting, or, fuck that, that's not real, let me see this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I had to ask the king of did things kill each other?
King of clickbait.
My plan was to have more videos done, but I don't even want to get into how much. Oh my god, I have just had like the most stressful week, dude. Like, just coming on and talking to you right now has just helped like get out of my headspace. Like, it has just been the opposite of fun. Like for the majority of my week, it has been rough. So thanks for letting me come on here and be not Jordan.
You're welcome. Yeah, I got a message from him this morning saying he was able to stream today, and I still haven't heard from him.
Went to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just saying, never hurts for both of us to try streaming Warzone.
Yeah, I was. Oh,
Just saying.
you want to stream Warzone?
I'm just saying we could, and if you're scared,
Okay.
I can always stream it on my channel.
If we do, it's going on your channel. I mean, it's gonna get like 5 viewers.
I don't know, dude. I have a pretty weirdly dedicated like group of like at least 30 people who will pop in a live stream. Like, for the amount of subscribers I have, I should definitely not have as many people who hop into live chats, which I appreciate. But it's like I have a good example of. I have a friend who he does mostly like movie stuff, and I really want to do a podcast with him just because I love talking movies. But so many of my friends do not talk movies. He's got like 12K, and he will get like maybe 50 to 100 when he does his weekly live stream chats.
Like, is
it's
this
just
on
like
Twitch or is it on YouTube?
No, YouTube.
Okay.
But that's why I'm surprised. What I'm saying is, I definitely am glad anyone ever wants to listen to what I have to say, but I'm always still surprised that anyone actually listens. Oh my god. That's why I thought it was really funny when the Krillcast, I didn't know when they were going to review my channel this week. Especially just because it was like, we're gonna review Spencer's channel. It was interesting hearing people talk about my channel not with me in the room, so I thought that was kind of fun. But then at the same time, it was also like, my channel's like, I feel like it almost kind of needs like a bit of a like warning going into it, because like my YouTube channel is definitely not just SMT stuff, you know? Like, there's a reason it's just called my name. And so it's kind of funny of, like, if you go in there just looking for the SMT stuff, like, it was so funny, like, they went and looked at, like, my first video I ever uploaded. It was me playing Pixel Junk Eden on PS3. What is this? I'm like, dude, that was 12 years ago. Like, I uploaded whatever I could.
Well,
I literally, like, if you go to my channel, there's literally footage of me with a flip camera mounted in front of my 4x3 TV playing Infamous.
Is it a CRT?
Like, there's some really ghetto footage.
Is it a CRT?
CRT, yeah.
Nice.
Just because for me, I feel that there's no reason for me to delete anything on my channel.
Well, I mean, my first channel, it was like Super Mario 64 videos.
Dude, please tell me those are still up.
Okay, well, my first ever channel isn't up because it got hacked, but the channel that I made after that, it's still up. I mean, I'll send you a link if you want.
I'm very interested.
Okay.
I'm looking through old stuff. I like looking at just some of the weird videos I've had.
I hope okay.
Yeah, dude.
Yep, there it is.
Where'd you drop it?
I put it in the chat.
Here it is.
Alright.
Hell yeah, Super Mario 64 bloopers.
Yeah. That's the stuff that's like the stuff that
Yo,
brought me to
what
YouTube.
are we filming this on? This is great.
I'm emulating it on Project 64 and I'm recording it with Hypercam.
Yo, I'm in for this. Any YouTube video that auto starts in. Also, I love that this has like, over 6,000 views.
Dude, I think my most viewed video on that channel has like 50,000, and it's like a Pokemon Fire Red ROM hack.
Explain the name for me without saying it if you don't want to.
Oh, it's basically kind of like a sequel thing to this other series with a similar name that I watched when I was a kid.
Yo, you are disgusting. Not because you have a black and white tribute video.
Oh,
not that kind of tribute video. I love that your most viewed video in here is 41K, and it is Fire Red Battle with Mario and Luigi from Superstar Saga.
Yeah.
That's so funny, dude. I love that. See, I have random videos on my YouTube, but like all of my videos that are like my most viewed, it all makes sense. Like all of my videos that are like, I get it. You know? It's like I get why that's like a high view.
Yeah.
You want to know one of like the weirdest videos I did that like I don't understand why I did it, but I appreciated me thinking it was important?
What?
When I had a 3DS, a new 3DS, I went through testing the loading speed, comparing a regular 3DS to a new 3DS. For no reason, I was like, this will be the video. I want to show how fast it loads. And then as I was doing the video, I was like, oh wait, they load at the same speed. Like, the new 3DS doesn't actually run your old games better. It runs them the same speed. And that's called wasting your time, everybody. That's
nice.
4 minutes of your life you don't get back. If you want to see Drew singing Kimi no Kyoko or Lotus Juice singing, though, you can enjoy the being under the 500 views club on both of those videos. There is interesting progression in how terrible I look also on my channel. You can tell when I actually decided to finally grow my hair out after 20-something years.
Mm-hmm.
I can't actually imagine you with long hair. You, like, the longest hair you've ever had, I think, is, like, what, to your... maybe your eyebrows?
Yeah. I mean, my hair, like, most of my hair isn't past my eyebrows, but I got a bang that's past my eyebrows. But it kind of, like, goes to the eyebrow and then it, like, curls.
I'm excited that my two most viewed videos, for no reason, are, like, so different in terms of effort put into them. Almost tied for views, actually. By the way, did you know that if your video is claimed for a copyright, it will not actually appear on your channel, even though it is on your channel?
Wait, what?
So I have technically my highest viewed video of all time is a video of me recording my TV watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal.
And it got copy claimed.
It got copy claimed,
when you say copy claim, was it like it got content ID'd or like it was copyright claimed and then your channel got a strike?
I wasn't a member, so I couldn't technically get a strike. So it just like it just got took over for me. But and obviously I looked at my channel now. I have no strikes, so it was just kind of like the uploader. Obviously, I still have credits on it, but I just don't like have it just doesn't appear in my channel. It's very weird. I've never seen this before. Okay, why Baby Tyragon is awesome. It's literally what it's called. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know why Scott the Woz video was recommended. I can't seem to find it, but I also wouldn't be surprised. No, it should still be there. Let me just type this in and then put my name. Maybe that would help. Oh man, I graduated high school and I thought, nah, I should upload a video of me watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. That sounds like a good way to spend my time.
But like, I mean, like, I've had videos get like content ID, but I don't think my channel's ever actually like I don't think I've actually had a video get a copyright strike.
That's good.
You know, though it's probably gonna happen at some point because, you know, companies, they can just see it and they'll be like, oh, copyright.
Looking at you,
They get to be...
next tone.
They get to be the prosecutor, judge, and jury.
Yeah, the video's definitely not on my channel. But if I go to my YouTube studio, I know it is there. Let's look at this hot mess. Hey! Thank you to that one person who just subscribed to me. I'm now at 1,111 subscribers.
Nice.
We've achieved balance.
I mean, how long ago was it you hit 1,000?
Oh, like a week?
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, once your channel hits 1,000, then it just starts blowing up.
In a week is fantastic. Because remember, I've had this channel for 12 years, but I didn't start actively putting videos up for it until December of last year. So, like, I'm basically just started in 2020 actually, like, basically, for lack of a better word, trying, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna go to copyright claims. That way it'll make it easy for me to find the video. The amount of videos that are actually copyright claimed is pretty hilarious. Hey, is this one copyright claimed? That's weird.
I think my only...
I have episode 150 is copyright claimed. I wonder what it was for. That was the Wear the Mask event.
My Persona Games ranked video is copyright claimed. Well, it's like, it didn't get a copyright strike, but it's demonetized because I use footage from the Persona openings, and Atlas doesn't like that. Or YouTube doesn't like that. But like, I don't know if you've noticed, but if like,
oh my god! Okay, I'm sorry. I
can't.
have to interrupt you because I will forget this. Episode 150 was with all of us after the Wear the Mask event where they absolutely failed dramatically to promote Persona 5 Royal.
Oh yeah.
Dude, we even joked about it because, oh, let's a song and then get a MIDI version, a MIDI MIDI version of a song to not get copyright claimed. It was Seal's Kiss from a Rose, because we were joking about something with LaRue or whatever. And literally, I got a copyright claim the next day from Kiss by a Rose.
Oh my god.
Even though it was the MIDI version. That's so funny. Oh my god. Okay, please continue going on. I was just trying to think of, like, what could I have done to this video that, like, I wouldn't be making money for?
But what I was saying was, like, for a lot of Atlas's older games, you can't use the opening for them because it's in YouTube's, like, it's in YouTube's system as the trailer, so it gets content ID.
Okay, here we go. Clocking in at almost 20,000 views. I think this might be why it's not on my channel, but I think I can still watch it. Unless it is blocked in America. It says it's blocked in certain territories. But I can still watch it on my YouTube, but I'm wondering, is that because I'm the uploader, or is it blocked in just other places so it doesn't show it on my channel at all?
Maybe it's like some really obscure part of the world.
Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm going to send you the link to the video. You tell me if you can view it or not. Because then if you can't, it would make sense. Yeah, this video is not on my channel, but I can find it if I go into my manager.
Okay.
Chat, if you're a really big Yu-Gi-Oh fan, just might drop the link, just saying.
See, oh, someone in my chat says, what's an early stream schedule? I didn't even know he streamed before finding this. I don't have a stream schedule. It's just kind of something I do whenever
You
I
don't
have
you don't
time
have
and
super chat
motivation.
on? So super chat, dude? Yeah.
What? No.
I want to make money.
What is that? How you make money doing YouTube streams?
Yeah, you can have people. Matthew, I'm assuming this is what he was referring to. Matthew and Killian said, yeah, if you are able to monetize on your channel when you do live streams, super chats are a thing where if you turn it on, people can basically just like, it'll be like a pinned message at like the top of the chat. It'll be like, hey, this person donated blah blah blah, and there's a message attached to it.
Well, I mean, this is my second channel. My second channel isn't monetized. Like, the whole reason I made this channel was to post like content that I can't get monetized.
See, in my brain, I always thought you make a second channel to get double the monetization.
That's what some people do.
I'm actually planning on doing.
They'll just dump everything on their main channel. Be like, my new apartment. Here's my new apartment. I had McDonald's for lunch today.
I feel like you need to like name drop who's dropping the McDonald's video.
Okay, dude, like, it's not like anybody in particular. It's just like, you know,
I'm
like
a
Call
little
of Duty
offended as I'm eating
YouTubers.
McDonald's right now.
Like Call of Duty YouTubers I watched when I was a kid. Or they'd upload a video like Ultimate Spies 12 Destruction, and then it's like
don't joke. Next month we're uploading Call of Duty content to YouTube. It's gonna happen.
Is it gonna be the Black Ops Cold War beta?
No, I'm going to. Oh, dude, no, that's this month.
Oh wait, do you have to pre-order that digitally to get it?
No, you can pre-order it any way possible, but get this. We will have up to 3 different chances to play Black Ops Cold War again. There is a beta in 1 week for pre-orders. The week after that is for just PlayStation users in general. And then the next week after that is PlayStation gets early access to the open beta for all platforms.
Okay.
But yes, we could technically do a video on the beta, but...
Well, I pre-ordered it, so I'm probably gonna play the beta. I mean, maybe
I'll
do another one of those montages.
I was gonna say I low-key want to make like a very I'm trying to be edgy montage video for my channel of like I want to do like a zombies montage like very badly. Also, hey, what did you think of Zombies, that trailer I sent you?
No Ronald Reagan out of 10.
Dude, they went back to Noct. Like, that's so cool, though.
I mean, it looked cool. I'm just hoping for that 5 zombies with Ronald Reagan.
Did you hear about their Zombies DLC plan?
No, what about it?
Alright. I'm gonna say words that would make you hopefully jizz in your pants with happiness. Every Zombies map is free. And will be free for all of Black Ops. It's free. First time.
Good.
Every map. No DLC map is gonna cost money. What would your VTuber be?
I am not making a VTuber.
I know, but if we made you one, what would it be? And it has to be female.
It has to be female?
Yeah, are we doing this for charity? How is she gonna make money?
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I don't know, I guess I just give her really big boobs or something.
I got a good name, dude. Here's a good name for your female VTuber. We'll call her J-Chan.
Why?
Because what are we gonna use your real name?
I was thinking you were gonna say something like Nyarla.
No! Oh, dude, that's like boner kill name. Nyarla. I love it though, actually. I hate it, but I love it. Nyarla like gives me nightmares.
It'd just be like a female version of my avatar with really big boobs and wearing like a micro bikini or something. And then I'd be like, you gotta pay $5 to watch my stream. I'd be like those Twitch thoughts.
This'll be our This will be our Halloween special. You, me, and Ozzy will make female VTuber versions of ourselves and have to make our way through at least one episode of talking.
Oh my god. How does that even
That'd
work?
be
Is it
so
like
bad.
is it like you talking to the microphone and then your VTuber just says whatever you just said?
No, we would have to actually like either do a female impression, or I would probably like I don't know. Hold on, we'll see what we can do. Let me see if I can do something. Mary Renee, I have a question for you. Are you dead? No, she must know who I'm talking about. She doesn't want to answer the question. I'm trying to think if I would have an easier time doing a horrible female accent, or if I could convince her to do an entire episode pretending to be me as a VTuber. Nyarletta is, or Nyarla is definitely. I'm gonna have nightmares about Nyarla. Nyarla might actually already be on Rule 34. I'm sorry to tell you.
Oh my god.
Can't say no, Nyarla-chan. Oh my god. Especially because you already have like a drawn. Oh, dude.
It's probably.
I've already decided.
It's
Dude,
probably like.
Nyarla-chan is going to be the female version of your avatar on YouTube, but with the facial features of your second channel's avatar.
Oh my god. So it's gonna be like, it's probably like me getting like strangled by Pisaka or something.
Oh my god. It would be like, might be the most cursed content you ever do. And the worst part is, as someone who's done holiday themed content, I find it funny I try the hardest for dumb specials, but they always end up being like the least viewed stuff because it's just one big dumb joke. It's like I remember for, I think it was maybe Valentine's Day or Halloween one year. SMTN, we just watched Parafella as a commentary.
Oh yeah,
and it was one of the most. It was one of our most commented on episodes, but hilariously, us doing a commentary of a porno was not the most popular download. I kind of want to do it for the Catherine porno. I'm not gonna lie, but the Catherine porno is way less funny. That's more of just an actual porno.
There's a Catherine porno.
Oh yeah. Let me pull it up. Got it saved. It's at the ready on my window at any moment.
Oh god.
Oh man, just be glad they made the Catherine porno before full body. I do not think they'd be able to make a PC Catherine porno for full body.
How have they not been sued by
Oh
Alice?
no, there's more! Someone made a VR porn version! Oh no, and it's Western.
What? Of
Her
Catherine?
Oh no. Can I send you porn right now so you can see what I'm looking at?
Don't send it to me right now. Well, I mean, I
No,
guess... okay,
I mean like in the chat.
Oh, well, I mean, you can send it to me now, but I'm not gonna look at it until later.
Oh no. Okay. Her hair's really bad. Her hair's really bad. Like, I saw what she was trying to do, but it's really bad. Okay, the one I'm talking about is called Another Take on Catherine. This is a Japanese one. But someone made a Western VR first-person Catherine porn called Catherine a Triple X Parody.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of those. I think, like, Jim Sterling did a video on some of them.
Oh, dude, I remember back in the crazy days of, Oh, no. Oh, man, do I click on this?
Do you?
Okay, I'm gonna click on it, but just because I have to know what models they're using. I cannot believe
I know for, like, a lot of the Persona games.
No way, dude.
What?
Someone pulled the models from Catherine on PC to make Catherine. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it's, Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna end it here by saying it is called Vincent's Vincent's erotic dream.
Oh my god.
There are no women. It uses all models from Catherine Classic, and I will never look at the sheep again in the same way.
What?
Yes,
Please.
it is the sheep on Vincent.
Why did you have to tell me that this exists? Why did you make me aware of this thing's existence?
I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, like, I guess it's good there's, like, equal variety, but, like, it's just one of those things that I never would have thought someone playing Catherine's like, oh, dude, we got, like, out of all the, there's a ton of male characters in Catherine. No. We'll just use the sheep in Vincent. Who's ready to change conversation subjects?
Oh, guess I gotta kill Fumi now. Dude, I like how in this entire
Walking
stream
toaster,
we've, like, barely said
yeah,
anything
don't
about
look
the
at
game.
this.
Please don't.
Well, we did start by talking about the game and some fun facts.
Yeah. Dude, in my last stream, I had, like, a bunch of people. I had a bunch of people making Pisaka jokes. I mean, I'm sure when I get to that part in the game, once I start seeing Pisaka in the Devil auction, I'm gonna get a lot of jokes about it. Pisaka. Bro, don't heal. Oh my god.
Dude, is chat being real? Is there actually a Pisaka Dojin?
Yes, did you not see my video? My top 10 worst Megaton Demons video?
I knew you mentioned that. I didn't know there was an actual Dojin.
Yeah, I mean...
Luke, even though this is very unrelated, yes, please play Catherine. Just don't look up Catherine porn.
Yeah.
Although, now we know what Nyarla will be playing. Nyarla will be playing Catherine Classic, because Nyarla's a real gamer. Oh man. What a cursed search history my computer now has.
Good luck explaining that to your wife.
Walking toaster, I told you, don't look it up! Why'd you look at the Dojin?
You tell people not to look at something, they're gonna look it.
It's true. Guys, don't look at my channel. Please don't look at my channel. Oh my god.
Bro, Fumi, stop summoning demons, just let me kill you. Bro, my party is so beat up right now.
But you're so close to beating her.
I know. I want to crack anti-curse. Bro, stop heal. Joe's about to die. Like, actually.
Imagine going into Akihabara and just the first thing you do when you go to the Dojin section is you just see, like, Megaton porn.
Oh, God.
Like, how do you react to that? You're like, oh, okay. Dude, Joe. Don't die on me, dude.
Bro, I'm actually, like, not Dojins, but I'm gonna look for Megaton stuff when I do go to Japan and Akihabara.
I really wish you didn't clarify. I really was hoping you could have just said, I'm gonna buy a lot of Megaton stuff in Japan. You're just gonna come back with a suitcase of, like... You're just gonna, like, come back with, like, a suitcase full of, like, tank eggs and stuff. You know what I've always, like, legit thought is kind of weird? And, like, not in a I'm judging you kind of way, but, like, definitely would never fly over here. Is, like, the fact that they have, like, so many of those, like, kind of, like, Tenga things specifically that are, like, based off anime characters. Like, I get having, like, toys like that based off real people. Like, hey, look, it looks like this.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like this. Like how, like, Tenga or, like, those, like, whole toys will be like, oh, it looks like this anime girl. this is what this anime girl feels like. It's like, you definitely could not get away with that in the West. Like, not even like from like a, oh, that's not right sort of thing. Like, no one in the West would like look at Avatar: The Last Airbender sex toys and go, yeah, what does Zuko feel like?
Oh my god. Wait, those exist?
Yeah, like if you look up, like there are like certain companies who will be like, oh, hey, here's this Tenga egg. This one's kind of like, okay, well, no. It is based off different types of people. I feel like the more I describe, the more of a hole I will probably dig myself.
Yeah.
It's just weird. It's weird, but not in a judgy way. It's just weird in a, huh, yeah, you definitely couldn't get away with that here.
Please
That heal.
die. What? I missed! Come on!
Ow. I mean, I'm just saying, one man with a group of demons can't beat up a girl sitting on a server.
I'm not even trying to kill Fumi, I'm trying to kill the Makaras and then kill Fumi. And then I gotta deal with this, Bilwis here too.
I want you to know, that miss actually hurt.
Yeah, but that's Megaton in a nutshell.
Every miss hurts.
I guess they never miss. Yeah, they do miss. They miss all the time.
So getting away from our cursed topic and getting into the stream, we never talked about this. Why does DS1 have a manga and only DS2 got an anime? Like, who made that decision?
Atlas, probably. I mean, I do know that, like, when it was, like, new, Devil Survivor 2 was a lot more popular than 1.
I never understood it. It always felt like kind of forced popularity, not like honest popularity. Because like, I know you haven't read Devil Survivor 1's manga, but like...
Is it good?
It's really good. Like, it's a really great adaptation. It's got hotter girls. I hate how right Hexen is. That's just so true. It's literally just, yeah, there's more marketable girls in 2. Oh, that's so true. That's sad. Okay. Going back to our original conversation about this game's artist. Is there an artist of any type that no matter what the game is, if you knew nothing about it, that you would still buy if you knew an artist had worked on it? Like, what is an artist who you like so much, if they contributed to a game, you would buy without looking into it at all?
Kazuma Kaneko.
I'm gonna have to pull up some games that you probably do not even know exist, because he's worked on a lot of games, dude.
Well, I know.
Anyone else?
Trying to think.
You're not a Shinkawa guy.
I mean, I don't really play video games for the art, but like, I really like Kaneko's art just because of how much it stands out.
It's a weird phrase. Because I love so many games just based off the art. Yeah, like, you would be like, eh. Because, like, for me, man, art is just such, like, a big one. By the way, just saying, Kaneko's wiki page for games he's worked on is missing so many games. I'm gonna read off Kaneko games that you probably don't have, and I want you just to, without asking what they are about, tell me if you would play them on the name alone.
Okay.
Super Robot Wars Alpha.
Probably. I mean, I know what Super Robot Wars is.
What do you think you did in that game?
You fight people with robots.
No, I said, what do you think he did? Like Kaneko. What do you think Kaneko did for that version?
Some of the robots.
I'm gonna be real. Has he done mechs before this game?
I don't know.
That's insane. I actually didn't know that he was a mech designer on Super Robot Wars. That's pretty crazy, because I always thought his first experience with mech design was Zone of the Enders. But everyone always forgets he did Zoe too.
Oh yeah, I do know that.
By the way, Zone of the Enders, what an insane
insanely underrated series. Dude, he did another one? He did third Super Robot Wars? Crazy.
Finally! The Makar is dead.
I'm proud of you. You did it with the power of Kaneko. Oh, by the way, was that video able to play it all on your end, or did it say region blocked?
Which video?
I sent you that video that I could not get to pop up on.
I'll just open it up. Nope, it says video unavailable.
Okay, that's why. So it doesn't pop up on my channel because I'm in the West, but it is on my studio because I'm the uploader. That's really weird. I've never heard of this game. It is a Sega game. Oh, there was also a DS version of this? Sengokushi Taisen.
What?
Sengokushi Taisen. He did the character designs for this game. It was a Sega game before the Sega buyout. It was in arcades and 3D and DS. OGDS. Okay, the art is super him, but like the gameplay looks pretty
balls.
No, pretty boring. Balls would be interesting at least. This is more boring. Yo, what? Okay, I might be wrong about this, but like, is Kaneko's name anywhere in Persona 5?
I think it's in the. I'm pretty sure it's in the credits.
Sorry, I obviously because some of the designs of the demons they like literally have to. It said he's under model supervision for demons. That I can't believe.
I mean,
I'll have to go through the credits because I cannot believe that he's under that.
I mean, they probably got him to be like, "Hey, does this model look good?" Since he designed
I bet they
demons.
if anything, they sent him a wobbly screenshot saying, "Why?" question mark in question mark. Please reply back. Yeah,
I wonder what Kaneko is up to nowadays.
Sitting on royalty stuff and just cashing in, making art book money.
Probably.
Yeah, that's why like I sim for The Lost Child so hard because that's literally the last game he actively he physically did work in that game.
Yeah.
Like Persona 5, like let this sink in. I bet Kaneko did more work in The Lost Child than Persona 5 or SMT5.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that in like as a way to diss him. Like he's worked on so many of those games. Like, dude, like I get it. Do your own thing. Like he probably enjoys doing more work anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Swarthy Nerd, what's up, Gnarly? What's up, Swarthy Nerd? How's it going? I was talking to the chat.
Oh man, she should. You can't ignore the chat.
Yeah. I'd buy a game if Yoshihiro Naitao did the art. Who was that?
That sounded like it hurt you to say. How do you spell the last name for me?
Not Nightow. So I mean, it's not Japanese. So well, at least the last name's not
His
Japanese.
name sounds very familiar. Oh, it's the guy who did Trigun in Gungrave.
Oh.
I should have known that.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's not done a lot.
Gungrave's got good art though.
Gungrave does have good art, but Gungrave has a lot of bad games too. There's a
You're-
PS4 set of games that came out.
You didn't like Gungrave. What'd you think of Gungrave Overdose?
It is a fine game.
Okay,
It does not hold up.
I love Overdose.
You should check out the PS4 games because they're actually sequels to Overdose. They're made by the same people.
Are they? I heard they were crap.
Yeah, they were. That's why I'm like, you might want to check that out.
artists besides Connect.
Okay, I mean, I don't know if you remember, Gungrave Overdose used to be available digitally on the PlayStation Store, but it was taken
Still
down.
is?
But it's still available
What?
on the European store,
Oh, okay.
and it's like
that's why
$2. So I beat it in like 1 day, but it was so much fun.
Huh? What? Why?
So, you guys are the culprits. You're under arrest.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on.
Wait a second. Hey, you're those kids who came with a
Bro, why you? Yeah, that's us.
I'm gonna need you, dude, to give me at least one other artist.
That can't be good.
You need someone not Megaton related. I'm sure there's someone else you like the art of.
It's not Megaton.
Yeah, not Megaton related. They can have worked on a Megaton game, but they can't be like a Kaneko or like a...
I forgot his name, but who's the guy who did the art for the Grow Lancer games?
Oh! My god, I always forget his name, but I had a giant conversation with Patrick about this at TaiyoCon this year. Let me pull this up. Yes, that has amazing art. That is...
My apologies once again.
Chugga. No, I don't want to know who made the game. I want the people who art the game.
A human being controlled by demons?
Here we go. It is Satoshi Urushihara.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Also known for their work on the Langrisser series, which, hey, check it out. Langrisser 1 and 2 HD came out this year, and, like, nobody played it, so hey, just letting you guys know.
Yes. If this is
He also worked on... Oh, yeah, dude, he worked on a lot of stuff. Well, like, in the grand scheme of things, probably not, like, that much, but... Yeah, he worked on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
They're gone. We'll need to find someone else.
Transformers?
But they think that in the first place.
Which Transformers?
It just says Transformers covers. Like, maybe, like, comics or something?
Maybe, I guess.
Dude, this was your fault.
I mean, wasn't the original Transformers cartoon animated in Japan?
Oh yeah, a lot of those were.
Yeah, that was pretty common back then. Now most cartoons are animated in Korea. And sometimes anime is animated in the Philippines.
The #1 anime made in the Philippines, The Nut Shack. Never forget that was made by...
I wish I could forget.
I have some dumb stories about that game, but I can't say. I mean, about that show.
Oh my god, Joe is so underleveled.
You know what?
I'm
gonna look this up.
Who? Joe needs some better deep. He needs some recovery.
Okay.
Ever played Dragon Quest 11?
How about a controversial question for you then, really fast? While I'm looking this up, who is an overrated artist? Let's at least limit it to video games.
I know who I want to say, but it's gonna piss a lot of people off.
That's why I asked it.
Okay.
Lay it on us.
Akira Toriyama.
Oh, okay. Now there's a caveat.
Like, I can understand why people like his art. I'm just not the biggest fan of it.
There's a caveat. Are you sick of it because it all looks the same, or are you sick of it because of how long he's been doing the same art?
Like, I just don't like the way his art looks. Like, I like...
Okay, that's fine. I'll give you that. Like, because the thing about Akira Toriyama is, like, Akira Toriyama is more of an idea than a person anymore, and this is coming from a huge Akira Toriyama fan. Like, you'll notice when he works on stuff, Akira Toriyama very rarely is coming up with original designs. It's all coming from his studio who just mocks his design. That's why a lot of it looks familiar. But, like, I will disagree with you greatly, because, like, I just love Toriyama's look. But, like, yeah, I wouldn't die for him in an argument in terms of, like, it's the best looking art ever if you don't like it. Because, yeah, it's very simplistic. It's just meant to be very visually appealing without actually asking for a lot. Like, a good example of a super talented artist who is super abstract, but I don't think ever really gets enough credit, is, do you know who Ashley Wood is?
No.
Ashley Wood has done a ton of different work, but Ashley Wood did all of the cutscenes for Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, as well as all of the comics for Metal Gear Solid. And Ashley Wood's art is just like, it's this really messy, dirty look that like super works with Metal Gear. That's why it was so crazy that he started work doing comic book adaptations of Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. And then Kojima was like, hey, do you want to do all the cutscenes for our PSP game? Because like they couldn't do crazy big 3D cutscenes on the PSP, but if they just made motion comics, it made it a lot easier. So like his stuff like perfectly worked for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Unchained Blades. Why does Unchained Blades sound like a game I've played and made fun of before? Because it came out in 2012. Unchained Blades was a 3DS game too? Okay, I remember this as a PSP game. I do not remember this as a 3DS game. Does Unchained Blades ring a bell to you? Because it is the same artist from Devil Survivor.
Vaguely. It sounds
such a
vaguely
generic
familiar.
anime. Unchained
Blades. I mean, that does sound...
3DS. I know it's a PSP game for sure. I had no idea there was a 3DS version. That's what's really catching me off guard. And it's just like an RPG made by Fruidio.
Was it ever released in English?
Yes, it was released by Xseed on both platforms, apparently.
Is it an actual game, or is it like a visual novel?
No, it's an actual RPG-ass dungeon crawler.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, it's got good art.
Unchained Blades. And who did the art for this again?
The one and the only Yasuda.
It doesn't look like he did the
I
art
know,
for
that's
it.
why I'm so surprised. I'm like, what? But yeah, it says right here. This was also early in Yasuda's career. This would have been like in the middle of Durarara, but before.
I need to watch that.
Oh, dude. You've not seen Durarara? That show is so good. Okay, here we go. North America digital only and North America digital only on. So it's digital only in the West for everything. So there's no. I don't have FOMO for not having a physical copy now.
Well, maybe I'll emulate it.
Nice. And the 3DS version actually had 3D.
I'm just grinding Joe up a bit.
Chat, if anyone here has played Unchained Blades, please give us proof, because if you say yes, I will think you're lying. Oh my god, Hexen, yes!
Hexen.
The Durarara opening does slap. Oh my god, all the music in Durarara is amazing.
Yeah. Somebody actually, there's actually like a fan animated Durarara opening, but it's Devil Survivor. So it's like one of those, what are they called, MADs?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It's funny, Unchained Blades gives me like art collaboration vibes. Like, I can see Yasuda's work in some characters. In other characters, I'm like, you look like you're from a totally different series. I'm learning a lot today. Also, the game reviewed really good in Japan, and really good in the West on PSP, and terribly on 3DS.
Is it like because of bugs or something?
Games always review terribly. Especially back then, a decade ago. Alright, I gotta get off the stream. I've just been publicly outed by my wife. But before I do, I'm not gonna be a monster. We are at least going to finish Yasuda's career of anything notable.
Okay.
So yes, Yasuda's first Digimon game was Digimon Redigitize. And it looks exactly like Cyber Sleuth until you look at the gameplay. It's really distracting.
Well, since you're about to leave, I'll ask the group chat if anyone wants to join me.
Chat. Sloppy seconds, guys. Also, I thought you meant like the YouTube group chat, and that would have been really funny.
No.
YouTube, first to comment my social security number, you get in the chat. Oh my god. You really did make it look like sloppy seconds. I'm a little ashamed of you. Spencer's leaving. Who wants to get in on here?
Bro, Joe, stop being so underleveled.
Okay, I'm gonna send this to you. Just because I want you to look at this, just because I'm honestly curious what your thoughts are. Like, if you looked at that box art, tell me that doesn't scream RPG.
Yeah, it does.
But it's not.
What is it?
The world games are more like management simulators than RPG.
Oh. So
Like, it's not a bad game. It's just a whatever game. Also, it never came out in English, so we don't really get a choice anyway.
there's no fan translation.
Shut up! They made a sequel to Unchained Blades. The sequel.
What's it called?
I'm bed now. Unchained Blades EXIV. God forbid.
What's with... I don't know. What's with these weird sequel names?
Here we go. Okay, this is insane. Check this out. This is the entirety of its Wikipedia thing for the sequel. A sequel titled Unchained Blades EXIV was developed and released in November 2012 in Japan for PSP and 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
It was not released in the West. That's all it gets. It doesn't get anything else.
Wow.
I'm gonna look at least the box art. Like, they couldn't even be like bothered to like show what it looks like. Unchained Blades. Translation was the first thing that came up. Honestly, this doesn't look like a bad dungeon crawler. The art's pretty. And the fact that the first one came out in English. Yeah, here we go. Here's the box art. Looks like one of those enhanced sequels, though. Like, it's not a real sequel. It's like a 1.5 sequel.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay, according to Alec, it has a girl's bath scene.
I was saying, if you're lost,
Where?
maybe we could go to the shelter together. Because you can't spell it.
Oh.
without
I mean,
you.
hey, I'll believe you.
No, I'm not lost.
There's all
Okay,
sorts of monsters in
we've all played
Hello?
Cladicarius,
Girl like
obviously.
you walking around,
Y'all know what that is.
you got an appetite
What?
for dim sum?
He apparently contributed to Gundam Build Fighters? That must have been some temp work. I can't see any of his art in Gunpla. Like, that's so
You
crazy.
meet someone.
Hold on.
Osaka sure hit. Oh, right.
He worked on the new
That's
Tenchi
not
Muyo?
Well, let's go. We have to save Keita.
Earth? Okay.
Osaka Castle Park.
Wow, dude. I'm a big dum-dum.
What?
I can't believe it, but
I didn't know this. He does all the illustrations for Is It Wrong to Pick Up a Girl in Dungeon?
You just now remembered that?
was this
No,
the
I've
first
never
earthquake
seen
that hit
it or
Shibuya?
played any of the games. I didn't even, like,
I
I've
mean,
seen
neither.
it in
I mean,
passing.
neither have I, but I know he did the art for it.
No, I had no idea. That's funny. Also, that series has been going on since 2013. Oh my god.
Do you feel old yet?
No, I felt old when I saw that Durarara started in 2004 and it's still going on. That's when I felt old.
Yeah, I guess
Is that when
it
the
will.
anime started airing or the manga?
No, the
The
anime
light
was
novels or
very
whatever.
late. Yeah, the anime
Yeah, it was like 2010.
started actually before Toonami,
He was
but it
talking
was
about
Adult
Japan
Swim
is
anime.
unusual
Do you know
and
what I
had
mean?
over
Yeah.
2,000 active followers.
I'm just gonna say
totally
this
lost.
right now. This is a chat exclusive. Expect Yarla to debut their streaming as a VTuber with Unchained Blades. That's just happening.
In Osaka at the same time. Speaking of wrecked, the way we came.
You
was-
could say no. You just
Weird.
accept it. You let it happen. You could disagree. You just let it happen.
The city's taking a beating. But
I
some
will,
parts
but
of it
I
don't seem
mean,
affected at all.
no, I'm actually not. If I were to do that, I'd be sacrificing my
There was no one
dignity.
around, but some places aren't
What
dangerous.
dignity? What do you mean, what dignity? We went over Pokemon canon names for 2 hours.
Okay, but like being a VTuber, that's like, I mean, I at least have some dignity left. Not much, but some.
There was
Okay.
no quake.
Would you do this?
Listen to me.
This is hypothetical. If you had a really cringy fangirl as your significant other,
Don't
and
touch
she wanted to be Nyarla as a VTuber, would you let her?
I guess.
You should have said no. That's how we know your dignity's gone. Nyarla confirmed. It's happening now.
Yeah.
If you had dignity, you would have said no. That's too much. That's
As long,
weird.
I mean, it's not like I'm doing it.
But it's under your name. It's basically it. That was the test. I'm sorry, sir. You failed the test.
Okay, so I
Scramble
guess
has been
so.
pushed back another month.
So I guess I have to be a VTuber now.
Well, you don't have to be the VTuber, but you have to give life to Nyarla. Like
Okay.
you'll have to be Nyarla's like manager or something.
Okay.
To put the casting call out on YouTube tomorrow, just put like that picture of like the black casting couch.
Dude, there's.
And just say looking for Nyarla.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if the stream gets enough views, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody ends up just making it.
Oh my god, dude! Somebody in chat right now is thinking, I could be Nyarla. I have a copy of Unchained Blades. I can play this game.
Come back.
Nyarla's whole shtick, though, Nyarla cannot play SMT games.
It makes sense.
What does she play?
Nyarla loves RPGs, hates Megaton. That has to be like Nyarla's shtick, though.
So what does she play then? She play Final Fantasy?
We should hurry and
She
Pokemon?
loves
Does she love Western
She loves
RPGs?
SMT likes. She loves games like SMT, but she hates SMT. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're Machi Nyarla John. Oh my god. Oh my god. She plays Pokemon. I feel like that'd be a boring, like, I'm a VTuber. What do you play? I play Pokemon. We'd only let Nyarla play like the really bad like Pokemon fan game mods, you know?
Oh god.
Nyarla likes to play in her free time. What is it? Pokemon Pink.
Ebisu Bridge.
What?
Nothing out of the
I've
ordinary.
never heard of that.
I don't know Pokemon fan
Never
games. I just
figured
picked a
out what
color.
that video takes
Okay.
place.
On gray. I'm sure that's one.
Gray, maybe.
Oh, Miles in here with the great suggestion: Fossil Fighter.
Fossil Fight? I've heard of that.
Oh man, yeah, that's how you know I really gotta go. Okay, well, thanks
Okay.
for letting me be on the stream, and anybody who put up with our ramblings. This was definitely a much-needed distraction.
Well, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting to see if anyone else from the chat wants to join.
Clearly, everyone is off being emo.
Maybe I
But-
should. Maybe I should add everyone. No, I'm not gonna do that.
No.
Yeah.
Oh man. So, yeah, I would stay longer, but I wanna not totally ignore the wife all night.
Yeah,
I definitely did not.
I think I actually might go after this next battle because so I can work ahead on homework.
Look at this man. He's calling Nyarla homework now.
She was
Yeah.
going
Real
towards
thing.
That's really
I may or may
dangerous.
not have just taken
Probably
at
going up
Nyarla on
against
Twitter,
demons.
just to be safe.
Oh my god.
In case anyone was thinking it.
Whoa.
Dude, they're just gonna make Nyarla 2 or Nyarla 1.
Okay, so real question. As the grand,
demons.
like obviously as the inventor of Nyarla, Well, let's flesh out the design while you do this last battle. I'm not going to leave you on the ending of this stream with nothing then. Glasses or no
She's a
glasses?
demon tape?
Fine, you can just let her handle this.
Glasses.
Okay. Brown hair or different colored hair?
Brown hair.
Monotone voice or high-pitched voice?
I mean, if you're just making a female version of me, monotone voice.
I appreciate the consistency. Can I also just say, one of my favorite comments, I don't know if you saw this, was when you were on my podcast talking about the PS5 stuff.
Yes, we do.
Somebody said, I've never heard Gnarly sound more bored in his life. To which do you ever get that comment yourself on your own videos, by the way? Did people say you sound bored?
I mean, I've gotten it like a couple times, but I don't it's not something I get all the
It's
time.
dangerous to fight alone. We should work
I just loved it because like I literally just like messaged the person. I said, I've had dinner with this guy. That is his normal voice. Like I know, like it's just like you have a very unique voice.
Well, back when I used to work at the coffee shop, I get like 2 complaints a week because most people are like, "Oh, I don't like the tone of his voice. He's rude."
Okay, I need with a capital N to know what and when you worked at a coffee shop. I can't imagine you working as a barista. What happened here?
I mean, this is like 4 years ago. No, it was 5 years ago. Or no, it was 4.5 years ago.
Was it like an actual like big brand or was it like a
Yes.
small mom and pop shop?
No, it was a big brand. But I get like half the customers I got were all Karens.
I don't think I know anyone who works in retail who at least once a day doesn't say I've had to deal with a Karen. That's what's funny.
No, we got like nothing but Karens.
Oh my god. Use of Blades brings up a good point. Nyarlo works in a maid's outfit serving coffee,
Oh
but
my
with a
God.
monotone voice though.
Well, at least if I'm doing that, I have to deal with less Karens, so
What's the male equivalent of a Karen?
I don't think there actually is one. I've heard some people say a Ken, or I don't know.
It would be a Ken. That's actually funny. Karen and Ken. Oh man. Let's be honest. If Starbucks ever decided to really weeb it up and made cafe version of Starbucks, would that actually be popular, or do you think it would just erupt in a terrible idea of shame?
I mean, I don't know about if they did it in the West, but if they did it in Japan, it'd probably be popular.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Because I know, like, Starbucks is actually, like, really popular in Asia. I mean, I was in Korea, there was a Starbucks, every 500 feet.
Chat's got a great suggestion for a male Karen. Darren.
Oh, yeah.
Darren's a great one, because, like, you immediately know what it is still.
Someone said Kyle.
Kyle's, like... I know a couple of nice Kyles. There's some bad Kyles, I'm sure, but there's still some good Kyles. Yeah.
I just think of Kyle from South Park whenever I hear that
I
name.
know, I literally just what I was thinking. Yeah. Speaking of South Park, you say they did a pandemic special?
Oh, I haven't seen that, but I need to.
Real. Very funny, though. Also, it is free and uncensored on their website.
Oh,
Very
nice.
minimal ads. I'm Asian, I like Starbucks. Thank you, Walking Coaster. You've been validated now. I am Asian, I like Starbucks. That's all we need. Get to like a boba shop or whatever. I'm Asian. Give me this boba. I'm legally forced to drink this.
I never actually went to any of the Starbucks there though because they didn't
want to be that white guy.
They didn't have kiosks. But I did go. But I mean, like the other coffee shops I went to, they were freaking amazing. Bro, don't poison me.
of coffee do you like?
I'm not really all that picky. I guess just like, I guess just like the sweet flavors.
Give me a name. I need a name of a drink.
Like the name, I just get like the mocha with whatever flavor.
No frappuccino or anything for you?
I like to get stuff hot, even in the summertime. Well, actually, okay, Starbucks. This is I don't exactly know when it's a thing, but I like to get the s'mores frappuccino.
Oh, here we go. That's a good one. All right.
But I think that's only like a spring and summer thing. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was prepping this for you, so next time when you're in Korea, you will just have to say this. So let me just make sure what it sounds like.
How to say I want the s'mores frappuccino in
So,
Korean?
Hearing the word frappuccino in Korean is actually upsetting to me. My ears,
What is it?
my ears. This can't actually be how it's pronounced. Hold on. It's like you basically just say it in katakana. If it was Japanese, like s'mores frappuccino, according to Google Translate, is just sumo frappuccino.
That's Google Translate.
I know, but I'm sure it's still accurate. But that's why I've messaged people to confirm, but I've not heard back yet.
Yeah, I only know how to introduce myself in Korean now. I tried to use this app to help learn Korean when I was there. It was like this app my dad got me, but then I actually tried it on some people and it didn't work. So I probably just looked like a jackass. Let's see what we got. Ah, crap. Probably sounded like Koreaboo. Yeah, probably. Be like, oh my god, I love listening to K-pop. Wait, did Spencer leave? I guess he did. Oh, wait, no. I'm just gonna stay here. It's the white chocolate frappuccino with red sprinkles. Yeah, I usually like to get the white chocolate one. I also like to get the peppermint one, but I'm pretty sure that's only seasonal to the winter time. Spencer, are you there? I can't hear you.
Alright, say that again.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Oh yeah, I was away.
Oh.
I was getting my top scientists ready to. According to them, 2% done with Nyarla. Nyarla is 2% done in the conception phase.
What? Are you actually like having someone draw this?
I'm just secretly just having someone just like making it in like VTuber Studios.
Why?
That
Is
would
Mary
be,
doing it?
That would be funny. No, that'd be very funny though. Oh my gosh. No, that would be great.
Oh crap!
No, I gotta go. I've been ignoring her too much, but we've definitely sparked the idea.
Okay.
Alright, well, enjoy the last of the battle. I'm not actually sure. You're pretty much almost done, right? You got like, what, 2 more people to kill?
Well, I have to make sure these people escape. So I just gotta keep killing the demons. Let's see. Hexen says, I don't listen to K-pop often, but old school mama move slaps. I don't know, I tried listening to some K-pop, but I don't know, I just could not get into it.
I'm gonna be very honest with you. I listen to K-pop on probably a daily basis.
Well, isn't Mary like a big BTS fan?
She is a lot of things fan, more than BTS.
I mean, like...
But I mean, I was also into I was also into BTS. I also listened to quite a lot of K-pop. I started listening to K-pop along with J-pop in like high school, actually.
Well, I mean, I listen to J-pop and like I like J-pop. It's just like I don't know what it is about K-pop. I just can't get into it.
That's okay. I'm sure you will find someone out there who agrees with you. Okay. I am just not that person.
I try out of all the songs I listened to, there were only like a couple that I actually liked.
To be fair, you're also not even that big of a fan of proper J-pop, right? Like pop really doesn't do it for me.
Not really. I'm more of a metalhead.
For Nyarla, should we have people tweet about it, or should we still try and keep it like under wraps? Do we keep this like a second channel secret?
I mean, it's gonna get out in some way or another, so.
If me doing anything funny has ever shown me anything, whatever I find hilarious and think everyone would love is most definitely not going to turn into a thing.
Oh, okay.
That'd be too easy.
Well, I mean, I'll leave it up to you. Gnarly, why do you follow King Goom on Twitter, Lamau? It's for the meme, pretty much.
I feel like even that's a bad answer.
I don't know, I don't know.
Okay, it could be worse.
I don't have a reason, yeah.
You could, like, retweet him, that'd be
okay,
worse.
I'm not gonna do that, I don't know, I just think that, like, I'm pretty sure he's either, like, a bot or a troll, but I just think it's funny that, like, every Nintendo post he comments on, it's always, like, bring Persona 5 to Switch.
It's gotta be a bot, right? Like, no human human could actually do that.
Because, like, the only other thing he does, he just, like, retweets articles and stuff. So I'm pretty sure it's a bot.
Gnarly secretly a port beggar. No, it's not a secret. He's always been a port beggar. Gnarly is King Goomba and also started hashtag Free Persona. Oh my god. Walking Toaster, who, might I remind you, is Asian and likes Starbucks, says they have a toxic K-pop stan in their class.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, it's actually me, Walking Toaster. I'll try and be better. Alright, I gotta get out of here, but before I do, am I allowed to very, very half-assedly drop my channel in case anyone gets very bored one day and wants to listen to 180 plus podcasts?
Yes, you can chill your channel. But wait, are all the podcasts on the channel?
No, but let's be honest. If you want to listen to the podcast that bad, you can look it up on like iTunes or Spotify. The RSS feed has everything. YouTube is like, I don't know who chooses to watch podcasts or YouTube, but like it's there.
Yeah.
But the YouTube channel is more for like current stuff or what will be like video things. Yeah. Obviously.
Hey, I beat the battle.
Oh, thank you.
Beat the BTS stand.
Yeah.
You did it.
The demons are all BTS stands.
They made it out alive.
Hey!
Oh my god. I legitimately and unironically want the world to know. If they made another Tokyo Mirage Sessions and just made it about K-pop, I think it would be like their biggest game ever.
Soul Mirage Sessions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
boy,
guys.
I really fucked that up. I remember when I made that tweet talking about that, and I just put Korean, or like what I think I put like Korean Mirage sessions for KMS, and then literally
Oh my
like
God.
Mary told me a couple hours later, it's like that would be Seoul. Oh,
So
'cause
SMS.
Tokyo,
SMS.
not
We're not really.
not
in
JMS,
We're not?
it's TMS.
Yeah. Or what if you did Tokyo Mirage sessions, but instead it's about old country music?
Oh my God, Old Town Road Mirage sessions.
Can you
Bro,
introduce me to the chief?
or what? They're bleh. Big Iron.
Sure, that wouldn't be a problem.
And on that note, I definitely need to leave.
Okay.
Thanks for inviting
Him?
me to this 2 hour disaster session.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right. See ya.
See you
I'm not-
later.
yeah. I'm gonna once I save my game, I'll go too.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Not that he isn't always, but who knows what he'd say if we brought in someone without.
Why not? They're okay with me. Well,
Excellent.
Oh, hey, now that you mention it, it's Hinako, right? So, do you know any huge stairs? Like, I don't know. Nothing?
What? This is a death.
Oh.
Where's this kid now? There's no time for chit chat. He could die if you don't hurry.
Yeah, that's why we're asking you.
Calm down. Okay.
Guess I should
Sorry. I didn't mean to flip out.
kill this
Those are the stairs at the Bigman entrance.
Bigman entrance.
Holy crap, something actually went our way. Wait, Bigman? That's where we're meeting him. This must...
Meeting him.
If friend is a strong word. His name's
Bro, we just met the guy.
So he can show us to Jip's headquarters.
Chip's headquarters. Now we're talking. We gotta save this kid.
Huh? Does that mean you're coming with us?
welcome to the party. Anywho, we know where to go now. So
You're right.
All right.
To Bigman then.
Let's, before I end the stream, let's take a look at my party. Okay, yeah, we're a little more even now. I think I'm gonna keep my party the way it is. Let me see if there are any new demons available in the auction. Bro, when am I gonna be able to upgrade to gold? There we go. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm definitely putting you in there. Alright, and I think this is where I'm gonna end the stream. But, yeah, this is a pretty good stream. We didn't have any technical difficulties like we did last time. And, yeah, thank you all for watching. And in case you're watching this after it's already gone live, I mean, I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but in case I'll post a link to it on my Twitter, like, once it gets uploaded so you can watch a recording of it. But, yeah, and hopefully it won't be another 2 weeks before my next stream. So, yeah, I will see you all later.